Are you a gamer like me? Are you experiencing performance issues? Such as stuttering, FPS spikes, or just low FPS in general? Well, you've came to the right place. Wherever this place is. With this tutorial, we'll never have to touch grass again. So most tutorials go over the basics for improving FPS. Set your power to high performance, blah blah, yeah, you get the gist. We don't want none of that. We are after the secret settings that can shed every speck of FPS out of your system. To start off with, the most simple thing to do is either disable Hags or enable it. Stay with me here. So Hags, also known as hardware accelerated GPU scheduling, can either boost or reduce performance depending on it being enabled or disabled. To start off with, open your Windows search bar, type graphics settings, head into the change default graphics settings, and either enable it or disable it. To make sure it's on, restart the system, test your game with an FPS counter such as Afterburner and see the difference with or without. After you've played around with Hagrid's little brother, head into your graphics card app, either AMD Adrenalin or Nvidia GeForce Experience, and disable your overlay. This can seriously reduce the FPS in games. This is with my Nvidia overlay on, and this is without, so you can see the difference for yourself there. You can also try disabling the game bar. To do so, type in game bar in your Windows search tab, and right click and head into the app settings, and set your background component permission to never. Now all of the resource draining overlays are disabled. I want to talk about a personal issue I had with an FPS stutter. So I recently bought a super cool gaming laptop, and it was pretty litty, and I was loving every minute of it. Well, it seemed fine to begin with, but then games started to lag and stutter, and I encountered this on literally every game. I tried everything to fix it, ranging from factory resetting, buying a cooler for it, and even changing my SSDs, but nothing seemed to work really. After much research and patience, I found it. The sacred setting that fixed my issue. So, laptops are designed to get extremely hot while gaming, but some manufacturers put limits on the performance. When the laptop hits a certain degree, which for me fluctuated and caused bad stutters in nearly every game, so my FPS would like drop because the temp limit for some reason wasn't accurate, so it would just like go up, down, up, down. Deleting all the bloatware that comes installed from the manufacturers helped a little, such as Acer's Care Center. A lot of these laptops and some PCs tend to come with a lot of manufacturers' apps. So this can go from like Acer Predator Sense, which some laptops need, but a lot of it is just a load of shit, so you don't really need any of that. But the one setting that worked for me was disabling the processor boost mode. Now this can lower your FPS a little, but also make it super smooth and help with overall temps. To get this hidden setting, hold the Windows key and R and type regedit. Go to H key local machine, system, current control settings, control, power settings. I'm not even going to attempt to read this one or that one. This will all be copied in the description, so you can just copy and paste it. It will be easier. Now once you are here, you can set your attributes to 2. Now you have the hidden power setting. You can head to your Windows search bar and type edit power plan. Also set your power management mode to high performance, as this can really help to get the most performance out of your PC or laptop. Click the advanced power, and under processor power management, there will be a new tab called processor performance boost. Selecting on the battery or plugged in, either way, it just states which one you want to use it for. You can disable this setting to help with FPS drops in games, or if you want to leave the boost enabled to reach them higher clock speeds, you can lower your maximum processor state to 99% to help with your temps. But overall, this fixed a lot of issues for me. My laptop never really goes above 70 degrees now. The FPS stutters are gone completely. It does have a bit lower FPS, but for a laptop with a 3070, it still handles most games pretty well. Before we finish, I have one last tip. If you want a better experience in your games, try using River Tuner. River Tuner comes installed with MSI Afterburner to lock your FPS. You can also use MSI Afterburner to check your frame times. This can be quite useful in seeing the stutters in games. So on River Tuner, what you want to do is open the app, click add, find your application and exe and open it. Now set your FPS to a constant FPS your game can reach. So for example, for me, Apex Legends usually reaches about 260, 240 FPS when playing. So setting mine to about 200 FPS was perfect for me. It reduces my frame time and stops stutterings from occurring. So for me, it was very helpful. If you want to check your frame times for yourself, head over to MSI Afterburner, click on the little cog icon, head to monitoring, scroll all the way down until you see frame rate, click the little tick icon, click on showing on-screen display, click apply, head over to frame time, click the tick icon, click on showing on-screen display, and change the text bar to graph. Click apply, click OK, and you can exit out. Now, with these apps open, you'll have an indication of your FPS and frame time while gaming. If you found this tutorial helpful, please make sure to leave a like and a sub, as it would be muchly appreciated. And now, game away.